music is a huge part of video games. What is your favorite soundtrack to a video game?
This is a good one. It's actually a Sega CD game.
I feel like when you did that live, you should have been like,
I know, right?
But go on.
This was the game that really opened me up to a lot of music and games, how wonderful it could be. And it's the Spike, I think his name is Spike Spencer, but the version of Sonic CD that he did, Sonic CD.
Oh,
that game just had a lot of cool tunes to it that I really liked at the time. Well, I still do like them to this day. I have the soundtrack, which is called Sonic Boom, and has longer versions of those songs. And that's just like one of my all-time favorite soundtracks. You know, it was the first time where I kind of got a surround sound in my room, and I would play the Sega CD, and I thought it was just like
for real.
Yeah, it blew me away. That Q sound or whatever they call it. Oh man, it was freaking great. I remember it was surround sound or the stereo sound for it, but it was just, my room was lit with that game when I was playing that game. Another one for me was Streets of Rage 2. Streets of Rage 2 has some hot tunes in it. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I forgot that one. What it's called? It's called Max Man or something like that, where you fight Shiva, Mr. X's right hand man.
Right.
That theme was hot because when he came out, man, he was like, "This is crazy ninja dude. Man. This is crazy." I'm gonna think of one more game that the soundtrack really just got it. Final Fantasy VIII.
Yeah,
I love the Final Fantasy VIII soundtrack. I used to have the 4-disc soundtrack that used to come in this long case.
Yeah. And they're all stacked down.
Yeah. Oh my god, I love the soundtrack of that game. You know, because Final Fantasy VIII was pretty much like, for me, like, I think I was in junior high school, and when that game came out, you know, it's like these are high school students, so this is cool. Like, I've never seen a Final. This is like, it was different, man. It was great. I know a lot of people didn't like the junction system, but I liked it and got good at it. But that soundtrack for that game was hot, man. I thought it was really good.
That's pretty nice.
So those are my three. What about you?
Oof. Right off the bat, my number one has to be Tenchu Stealth Assassin, the entire soundtrack.
Really?
I have the soundtrack. I had to get it from Japan and stuff like that. It's feudal Japan music that's just eerie sometimes, but it's also like a good beat, and every level sets you in a tone. It's relaxing. It's chill, relaxing stuff, right? My next one, Initial D soundtrack. The Initial D soundtrack, running in the 90s, is sick. That techno is sick.
It is.
If you listen into that in your car, it will make you drive faster. So please be careful. It is so good. And then, I don't know if this counts, but I'm going to throw it out there.
What's up?
San Andreas for the PS2. All the radios, not all the radio stations, but a lot of the radio stations. The hip-hop,
you're saying because a lot of it's like classic music that was always released.
Yeah, you're listening to like Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube, and stuff like that on one radio station.
It counts because San Andreas came out with his own soundtrack, so that stuff's on the soundtrack. So there you go.
There you go.
That's hot. Going back to Initial D though, I think of the intro to the PSP version. You know, I love that. I don't know what that song is called, but man, that is hot, dude. I was like, dude, it gets you pumped up.
One of the other ones I like a lot, because I have like the arcade, like a physical arcade of that. Initial D Stage 3 is the one I'm talking about in particular. You have this one where I don't think you're on Akina. I'm pretty sure you're not on Akina, but you're going up against the two girls in the blue car. They're in.
I remember them.
Yeah, they're in the Sly 80, and the music that you play against them is so good. It's so good, and it makes you pumped. Like, they got the right music for what's going on in the game. So Initial D is dope.
Were they pretty tough as bosses in the game? Because they look like, I think. Did you get past?
Well, like, I'm really good at the game, but I think they're quite far the easiest ones.
Really?
Yeah.
Because that game had a weird like rubber band effect. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, exactly. Like, I remember my buddy.
It's an acquired taste.
I know he got Tabunta, his father, and you cannot ever let him get ahead of you, or you have to start over pretty much.
Right? Yeah.
Insane.
And those races are like, it's a 10-minute race. So like, you're 5 minutes in, it's like, all right,
you're invested in that, and something messes up. Oh my god!
Because he's in the, and I'm gonna butcher it for all you people that actually know about cars. He's in a Subaru. It's like a WRX. I forget the title of it. It's like a B24 or B22 or something like that. Just like sick 4-wheel drive Subaru Impreza. So
Cool, man. Well, yeah, good choices. And what do you think about my choice? They were good?
No, your choices are legit.
Okay.
Have you ever, let me ask you this one that you can actually chill to, and I don't know what we're overlooking it. The Wii Store.
What about it?
The Wii Store theme.
You like that theme?
Hell yeah. Okay, I like it so much. I go onto YouTube and I go to like 10 hours of Wii Store music and just like, yeah. Oh, it's good.
I can't knock you for it because I didn't dislike it. It is kind of catchy. So
It's like, it's really cool elevator music. That's all I can really say.
I like the music for the SNES Classic though.
I like the music for
that
SNES
one's
Classic
cool.
too. Yeah.
That's a good one.
Another one that I personally like a lot. I'm trying to remember the name of this game. Damn, I don't know.
Something current gen or retro?
No, it's retro. Damn, we just played this game. Double Dragon. It's really classic. Like the first of it's really classic. Like the first going into it is really classic. Kirby, I like, but I can only stand like 5 minutes of that.
I like the Kirby dance music.
Yeah.
Everybody loves that.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, good choices. And yeah, those are good soundtracks.